welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Donnelly Benga, your Malawian YouTuber, guys. In today's video, I figured I should reminisce about my journey since I'll be going home soon. So I thought I should talk about my experience. Maybe someone out there might be inspired by my journey. If we take a look back at my old videos, guys, when I think of them or when I watch them, I'm like, I have improved so much, guys. I have improved so much. I remember my first video I did with Auntie Priska. I was introducing her to my channel as my host, and the first time she also did it on her channel when she was welcoming me at Migori Airstrip. I was so shy. I'm a shy person, honestly. I'm a shy person. So I remember her saying hi, like welcoming me, giving me hugs, and then we talked on our way back in the car, but I was so shy. And when we arrived in her home, she was like telling me, what do you think you're going to do for your first video? And I'm like, oh, I never thought of this. So I was like, maybe I should do an intro, like introducing you as my host, and then from there onwards I'll have to see what content I'll be putting out. So my first video, I was introducing her. I did not know like how to upload or anything. I did not know any of that. It was even so short, like 7 minutes, and you know, like to get your watch hours you need longer videos. So it was a short intro, guys. Was it 7 minutes? If I'm not mistaken, you guys will correct me. So I introduced her, I got all the love, you know, because I also tagged her, and her community came to support me. That's how my journey began. And my second video, I did a Q&A. The third video was on Gake's channel. He came at home and we did a video. It was a nice video. It was an interview. Yeah. And I remember I was so nervous that day. I was like, how will I manage? I've never done an interview before with anyone, but I was just ready for anything since I've always wanted to do YouTube. So I was ready for anything at that point. And I know you guys can also witness, and you can also tell me in the comments you have seen my progress so far, because I remember people were telling me, oh, you are shy and all that, but I know you're going to come out of your shell, you're going to do it. And here we are today. You even saw me on my farewell party. I was able to talk. Like, guys, like when I look back and watch all those videos, wow, I just thank God for giving me the confidence. It's something that I prayed about. I prayed that I should get this confidence, and I also prayed that I get 1,000 subscribers in a month. Yeah, I prayed about all those things, and here we are today. And guys, I would love to thank everyone that has been supporting me, and the love is just overwhelming. It's just so overwhelming. I never imagined people would love my content, people would support me like this, people would encourage me, people would pray for me. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing that happened was the accident. Yeah, the accident. You know, the accident happened when I had already reached 4,000 watch hours. But at the time when I reached, we had not like did the whole process like applying for the Google AdSense pin. Yeah, but I had reached the hours, and then the accident happened. Like, it was so unfortunate, but I thank God to this day that I'm alive. Maybe, did I tell you what happened that morning? I remember that morning before I was leaving. Most of the times when I'm going to do my videos, I always tell my mom, like, I'm going to do this, and then from there I tell Auntie Priska I am going to do this. Yes. So my mom told me, like, before you go, please pray first. Yeah, I remember she told me to pray first, and then I prayed, and then I called the guy. I think I walked down to the Sunset Cafe to meet my friends, and then we head to Sirare. That's how the whole day started. But I remember praying. You never know, maybe to this day I think about it. What if my mom told me she had a feeling that just pray? Because my mom, guys, she's a prayer warrior. I thank God for her. I thank God for giving me such a mother. So yeah, it was just motherly instincts to her. So you never know, maybe I wouldn't have been here before you guys, but God kept me for a reason, and we are here looking healthy, and I'm still recovering. As you can see, I still have my scar here, the knees. I have my scars, but I'm perfectly fine now. Also, I've been trying to squat. Now I can squat, but not doing it like in a forceful way. I just do it like in an easy way, like in a gentle way, I would say. Yeah, in a gentle way, and I am doing fine. So I would love to encourage people out there to pray all the time. Pray. Yes, we are not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but little by little you get there. And here we are. Now let me talk about the party. By now you guys have watched the farewell party. You guys, I was celebrating the monetizing of my channel, and just to say goodbye, because I'll be going home maybe this week. You never know, maybe this week I'll be in Nairobi first, because I have a family in Nairobi. So most of the times I just stay there maybe for 2 days or 3 days, just to say goodbye to them also. And then the airport is there, so it's just easy access. So I will stay there for some days, and then I head back home. Yeah, and now for the party was just amazing. We had wonderful content creators. Like, it was so fun, and some of the content creators, it was my first time meeting them. Yeah, some of them, it was the first time meeting them, but most of them I've done videos with them. Some of them have appeared on their channels, like shout outs and all that, but I never did like collaborations with them. And others, they got that opportunity the day of the party. And guys, I wasn't in charge of the camera. I had to tell my friend Kim to be in charge. I just didn't want, I was feeling overwhelmed that day, so I didn't want to be in charge of the camera and then talk. I would have been so tired. Plus, he wasn't shooting that day for his channel, so I thought it's wise he has to be in charge. Yes, and if you guys know, by now you guys know Royal Kim. We have been close friends, him and Kiza. Like, we have done most videos together, and yeah, they're the best. And I've made good friends here in nyabohanse, and I am going to miss this place. Like, what I loved about this place is the nature. Guys, the nature is just so lovely. Like, everywhere you walk, you see trees. You barely see that in the cities. In the cities, it's just buildings, industrial areas. Yeah, here they're still developing, but it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful village. And yeah, that's all I can say about my journey. And then you guys can tell me in the comments what you have seen I've improved, because for myself, I've seen that I've improved. And I know maybe some people might expect me to be like other YouTube content creators, maybe in terms of speaking, I don't know, but this is the way I speak, guys. This is the way I communicate on a daily basis. This is the way I communicate. Like, maybe sometimes I remember, but I've never had complaints of people maybe saying that I'm not loud enough. I think my camera captures my voice so clearly. Yeah, so this is the way I speak. This is how I am, guys. Like, even in person, this is the way I am. This is the way I speak. I'm just calm. I'm just a calm girl. And I love you guys for supporting me and for loving me the way I am.
So it's been 3 months in this village, and you're getting started on YouTube, and now I would say you've graduated. So if you are like to tell someone out there about your experience, what is one thing you would tell them, to make for them to have an easier time more than you, because you have the experience now? What would you advise someone planning to come just like you in this village? What would you want them to do better than you?
So what I would advise someone that is coming here to Nyabohanse, I would tell them to do more collaborations. I feel like I didn't do more collaborations, but at the end of the day it helped. Yeah, it's not like behind closed doors I wasn't talking to people. I was talking to people, just that I did not do maybe collaborations with them, but they gave me shout outs on their channels. So I would advise them to do more collaborations because they help in gaining subscribers. Yeah, because some people might fall in love with your content, or they might fall in love with the way you handle yourself, the way you talk, the way you do everything when you're with other people. So they'll just say, let me go check this person out myself. Yeah, that's what I can advise someone that wants to come to nyabohanse.
We say we all learn by mistakes. Now that you want people to come and do more collaborations, so what do you think has been your limitation? What made you not to do more collaborations? I mean, maybe you can tell them so that they may not repeat the same mistake you repeated.
I feel like I was scared of the person saying no. So some people don't like handling rejection that way. So I'm like, maybe I should just do with the people that I feel like I am comfortable with. Not saying that the other people are like you cannot approach them. You can approach them, but I was just scared, guys. Maybe they might say no, I don't want any collaborations or any sort of that. Yeah, because there was one YouTube content creator that we tried to do a video with, but we did not do it because the person couldn't just decide. Because if they had said no, I don't want to do this, but giving you like false hopes, like I'll do a video with you, and then they end up not doing with you. So that was like, maybe it was a turning point for me, like maybe I shouldn't be asking people. Let me just do with people that want to do with me. Like, you get? Yeah. So that's what I would say on that question.
Everyone always has expectations, or whenever they're setting a journey to go somewhere, that is what they always expect, to go and find and to go and encounter. So when you came to this place, were your expectations met, or how was the experience in terms regarding your expectations in all dimensions?
Wow, that is a great question. I would say my expectations have been the same. I knew that I would get the love, because I have, from my experience, from what I've seen out there, I've seen that people support you when you come to their village here, because it's rare to see a village of content creators. Like, it's so rare. So when they see that this person has come all the way from this country just to do content in our country, why not support them? So I knew that I would reach my goal here specifically in nyabohanse village, because all the content creators that you see here, most of them, maybe all of them, they were all helped by Ayamaro. So they are like doing the same thing by the person that helped them. They are like setting an example. So I knew that I would get the help that I want, and we are here, guys, all thanks to God.
So I'll also ask a question. You've been here for like 3 months. Would you say that is the standard duration, that if anyone comes here and they give themselves that period, it will be enough for them to get monetized like you and to achieve a goal of your type? It's like monetizing and getting the number of followers that you got.
I would say do not put like a limit, because for me, I will tell you guys, I came here on the 28th of February, but at the time I was in Nairobi first. I came to the village on 5th March, and I was supposed to go back home on 14th April. Just see the time I set for myself. I was like, maybe by this time it will be done, but it wasn't done. So I would say that it just depends how consistent you are, and if the people love your work that you are doing. Maybe you might even take 1 month, or who knows, maybe you might take 2 weeks, depending on how consistent you are and if the people love your work. So I wouldn't tell someone, oh, maybe just set this time limit, or maybe do this. Just go. But I would advise not, if you are coming by flight, don't book a return ticket. Yeah, just book when you're done with everything, and change later on when you have finished, when you have accomplished your goal. Because for me, I know that like foreigners, when they come to Kenya, they give you 90 days. So it's like the 3 months, the 90 days was done. So we had to go and extend. So you see how the process has been. So just be ready to do anything when you're here. Don't set the time limit. Expect maybe to extend, or you won't extend. But I'd advise not to book your return ticket. Yeah.
Basing on the goals and the fact that we are saying you achieved your goal, deep down, do you feel like what people are saying that you have achieved your goal, do you feel like there is something you could have done better, or do you feel like you could have done more than what you've done, or you will say you feel like you've done more than enough?
I feel like I have done more than enough, specifically here in nyabohanse village. Out there, there's so much that I'm going to do, but as in for the goals that I had to do here in nyabohanse, it has been accomplished. I've reached my monetization. Now I can go. I made great friends, and it was such an amazing experience. So that's what I would say on that question.
How important or how special is YouTube? Is it like a career to you, or like a part-time thing, or like a hobby? How special is it in your life? How important is it in your life?
To me, I would say it has to be a hobby. I know I'm not doing something else right now, but I would say it's a hobby, because I also told you guys that I would love to go back to school. Like, education is important. So I'd love to go back to school. So meaning at the time, maybe it will be like a part-time thing. But for now, it's a hobby. It's something I've always wanted to do. When I was in Ukraine, like with my roommate, we used to talk about this, like we should do like a channel, like the channel will be like for the both of us, me and her, and then we put out content. But then with how school was getting hectic, we couldn't open the channel. We'll do videos, just normal videos in our room or when we go out. That's how we used to do videos, but we never put them out there. So it's something that I've always wanted, and now it's like it's my hobby now. Like when I wake up, I think of YouTube. The first thing you go on your phone is checking your YouTube studio, the analytics, everything. So when I start school, this will be like a part-time thing because I'll be focused on school. I'll be putting videos out there, like maybe in a week, maybe 3 times, who knows, depending on how the school work is. Yeah.
So you will tell your audiences that now your channel is not like a niche based channel, it's just your lifestyle channel. Or how would you explain what kind of channel are you running as of now?
As of now, I'd say like it's travel, but not like outside countries. I haven't reached there, guys, because I do not have the expenses yet. Right now, I will just be traveling in my country, like in small places, so people can see the inner side of Malawi. Not like I'll be traveling into other countries. That will be in the future, of course. That will be in the future. But for now, I'll just be traveling inside Malawi. Like, let's say I go to another district. If I go into that district, I have to go deep, like maybe in the village, and see how people fend for themselves, how people manage to bring income into their home and everything. That's what I want to do. Specifically, it will be about Malawi, diving deep, because I know my country is so beautiful, and others have said on the channel they didn't know about Malawi. Actually, someone commented that they did not know until I came to the village. That's when they were, oh, there's this country. So I'd love to focus on my country first. But when I say that I have the money, the resources, that means I'll go into other countries, like traveling into other countries.
Talking of Malawi, Malawi is your country, and we all know that it's a beautiful country. It's a big country. But how do you feel as a creator doing following a path that the government doesn't support, like Malawi not being eligible for monetization, not in a business agreement with Google? Do you feel like it's an agenda that can be addressed? Do you feel like you can be in the first line of the people who will be pushing the agenda?
Wow. That is a good question. I've seen people addressing this actually back home on platforms like Facebook, because a lot of people back home love using Facebook, because Facebook also pays people. TikTok, but it has been addressed on TikTok by other people. Like people have pushed it actually, and then would get reports saying, oh, now this year it's going to be eligible, and then you see there's no change at all. Like we are still not eligible, which is very sad, because I know we have a lot of content creators back home, but most of them they just put out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. At least that's where they are being noticed. On YouTube, of course, we have some, but like I feel like some of them also opened their channel in other countries like me, because they knew that if they open it in Malawi, it won't be eligible. It will just be like you have wasted your time. So I'll think about it, because it has been pushed before, but it never worked. Who knows? Maybe God will use me to push it out there, and then it will be eligible. Yes.
Talking about the future of your YouTube journey, what is the most scary thing that when you just try to picture, maybe imagine you going about it, you just don't see the light clearly? What is that one thing about the career? I mean, one day it might be your career, maybe it might be one of the things you do seriously for money. So what scares you the most as far as YouTube is concerned?
Yeah, I am scared of not getting the engagement, because I've always said I love engaging with everyone in the comments. I am just so scared that one day maybe there will just be one person commenting, or maybe it will just be my relatives commenting, so they keep me going. No, I want my community here to still stick by my side, to still comment all the time. Like, I love commenting. I love them when they comment, when they tell me their ideas, or when they tell me, oh, you have to fix this and this, or we love this and this. That is the most scary thing. Yeah, because the engagement also helps, like, in recommending your channel to others. It helps in the YouTube recommendations. So it's good that we engage. That is the most scary thing. Maybe the views also, like not getting the views. Yeah, those are the two things that scare me, guys. Those are the two things that scare me most of the times when I think, oh, I hope this doesn't happen to me. God help me, please. I don't want that to happen. Yeah.
So engagement being the most thing that scares you, losing it on your channel, what is that one thing that you really enjoy in YouTube journey that makes you feel like, yeah, this thing is worth my time, this part is worth all my sacrifice? What do you really enjoy on YouTube?
I enjoy getting the love, the support, everything. Because when something happens to me, I see people checking out. Others, they even reach out on my WhatsApp just to check up on me, maybe if I haven't uploaded. And even the time I was involved in the accident, people reached out on my WhatsApp because I wasn't uploading, I was recovering. I saw other people reaching out. You could tell these people love my work, because for them to take their precious time to reach out to me to see how I'm doing, like, I love that. That's love right there. And yeah, that's what I have been loving so far on my journey. The support, people praying for you in the comments, people wishing you well. Because so far I haven't gotten like negative comments that much. Because for other people, you might see negative comments outweighing the positive comments. That can really stress you out. But the positive comments are outweighing the negative ones. So it's not a problem for me. Because so far, my community is just so peaceful. When maybe they want to address something, they say it in a good way. Because the other people, the way they address, it's just like in a rude way. Maybe it was once I got some negative comment. It was someone who isn't even on the channel like that. They're not even subscribed. I'm like, why you're just coming out of nowhere and you did not listen to it was on a live video. They commented later, like, you did not even listen to what I said on this live video, and then you just come to comment what has been running in your mind. So far I would say it's the love, because it's positive comments all through. That is what I love, positivity. Yeah.
So being a YouTuber is it's your hobby that was in your bucket list to make sure that you tick that part of being monetized. So your life is your audience concern also. So what are other hobbies that people don't know about? What else do you love doing outside content creation?
Guys, I know my friends that are watching, they know that I love dancing. Guys, if it wasn't for copyright, that farewell party would have blasted some good music. You would have seen me dancing, but I couldn't do that. Yeah, that is the other hobby that I love, dancing. And I also love going out with my friends, just to hang out, to chill, relax, catching up. Yeah, to have a good time, eat good food. Yeah, those are like the two hobbies, I would say. Guys, am I boring? Or maybe binge watching series. Yeah, binge watching. Yeah, those are like my hobbies. Yeah.
Wow. So I know you're still a student and you're still under your parents' care. So do you feel like, as we talk right now, your parents are proud of what you're doing? Or do you feel like you have not done exactly what they wished you to do?
I know they are proud of me. Because at first when they brought up the thing of coming to nyabohanse to start YouTube, I was scared at the time. I was like doubting myself, like, will I do this? Will I manage to do this and everything? But like they were so supportive, like they encouraged me, like, go, you'll do fine and everything. And now when they just see that I'm doing this, they're like, Tony, you're a superstar. See, you were doubting yourself, now look at you. Yeah, you have achieved everything that you wanted. Because I'm sure they were also tired of people asking them, like, what is Tony doing? Because I was just home trying to do like a small business, and then it doesn't work out, and then it was so tiring, like people just asking what you're doing. I know you guys understand when you're not doing anything and then people keep on asking you, like, it's so stressful. But now I have something to do. When they ask me, I will tell them I'm a YouTube content creator from Malawi, guys, the warm heart of Africa. And I would say they're very proud of me. They watch me, they know that I know that they are proud of me. Yeah.
Wow. You said earlier that after this, a season is coming whereby you're going back to school. So, is it possible if your audience knew exactly what you'll be pursuing, or maybe they should keep following to know that when that time comes?
Yeah, I would say they should keep following me so they know what I'm going to do. Yeah, that is in the plans, guys. Yeah, cause I applied for some schools. Actually, I applied for some school, and then the day the accident happened, I received the email from that school that I got accepted. Yeah, my parents were even happy. They were excited. So you're going to see everything here on this channel, like how it's going to be. Yeah, but the intake is like in September, but who knows, maybe I might decide like to start maybe next year, because I know you can make changes. So maybe I might start next year, like in January. I think the next intake is around January or March. Yeah, so they're going to see all that, how it's going to take a turn. But I won't be mentioning like where this school is or what I'm going to be doing there. I have to stick around and watch my whole journey. Yes.
Okay, talking about 21st century, things are very different. And are you a Gen Z, or are you a Gen Alpha, or are you a millennial? What are you in those three?
I'm a Gen Z. Gen Z all through. I know you guys know that I'm a Gen Z. I'm 24 years. I turned 24 years in January. My birthday is in January, guys. Yeah, I'm a Gen Z. Yes.
So speaking on behalf of all the Gen Zs around the world, I know things seem so different in this generation than especially when most of our parents during this, a lot of them are not even millennial boomers, a little bit behind millennials. And things are a little bit confusing, especially how the generation is standing out because of social media, digital revolution and everything. So if you had a chance to address parents generally, what is it that you know, it's like they don't understand it well, but you'd like them to understand it well, on behalf of all the Gen Zs, one thing they confuse you generation with, you Gen Zs with, but it's not the case.
Yeah, what I would say, I feel like some parents don't handle well the mental health of their kids. Like I've seen on TikTok people calling the Gen Zs soft, because there have been cases of people and then they call us soft. Yeah, they would say, oh, in our time we were smacked when we do something bad. When we are being naughty, we were being smacked. But you guys, when the parent like scolds you or when they hit you, it's like, oh, it's all over the internet, like, oh, my parents did this. So I would say that is the misconception there, because some things you do not need to hit your child. just to discipline them. I know it's how African homes can be when they want to discipline children, because some kids can be just I don't know, but I feel like just by talking to the kid, I don't know, maybe because I'm not a parent, I wouldn't understand how they discipline their kids, but that's what I would say on that part. Maybe if the kid is just too much, maybe taking them, I know there are some centers where they discipline such kids, maybe taking them to such things when you know that the hitting is not working. But as for me, I do not recommend that. Just take them to maybe to the centers or for therapy, since they say most of us are soft. Yeah, that when any small thing is like, we are stressed or that whatsoever. But yeah, that's what I can say on that part.
So talking of social media is like the talk of every single day, and it's like the thing, it's like the ruler of the era now. And I know it's also a job platform and a job space for other people, but do you think it's really supportive in terms of how people grow, family, oneness? Do you think it's affecting somehow negatively, or maybe do you think it's actually bringing a lot of advantages to families and lives and the Gen Zs, like you said? According to you, it's your opinion. It's not like the fact or what, it's your opinion. According to you, what do you think?
Like about social media.
About social media and life and
all right. What I can say, everything comes in with the advantages and the disadvantages. So I'm going to talk about the disadvantages. Social media, it can be addictive, and social media, there are a lot of things that are put out there. There might be bad things, good things, and then it's like you are addicted to this social media, and then it's like your your mind is filled with these such things. Like I was talking to someone, they were telling me that they stopped watching like crime documentaries. Crime documentaries are also important for awareness, but then when you watch that a lot, it's like you become paranoid, and your mind is just filled with that negative energy, like, because being paranoid is like you're scared all the time that, oh, maybe this might happen. So you should be careful with what you consume here on social media. Yeah, you should be careful. Those are the disadvantages. You might also see other people saying from the crime documentaries, like they were inspired by some serial killers to do the same thing. You see, so we have to be careful with what we dissolve on social media. We shouldn't be too addicted to social media. The advantages, I would say, it has helped us in connecting with other countries, because if it wasn't for social media, we wouldn't have known, like, oh, this is how Kenya is, this is how Malawi is, this is how Canada is, this is how UK is. So I would say social media has brought that togetherness, and we know other people's cultures and everything. Like here, YouTube is social media. Yeah, and it has helped people in making money, because the other people, maybe they don't have a degree or anything, but social media has helped them to make money to provide for their family, their necessities and everything. So those would be the advantages of social media. And I've also seen on TikTok, like, someone posting a picture like, this is me and my best friend, like when they were little, can you guys help me find my best friend? And you see people commenting, oh, I know this person, and now you see them connecting, meeting. Like, social media has helped in bringing people together, people that missed each other, like you lost someone. Social media has helped with that. So it has so many advantages and it has so many disadvantages. It just depends how you are using it. So those are the examples I'm going to give, but there's so many things you can say about social media. Yeah.
As a young African girl, the modern life has really, at some point, made us somehow live the old ways and the old ways of lives, because everything is changing. Again, internet and digital revolution, things are changing, and we are kind of getting disconnected with our old way of life as Africans. And so, do you really think there is anything to go back to in our old ways, or you think we should keep going forward with the new modern and western life, or there is something we need to embrace in our old lives, in all matters, home, livelihood, I would say knowledge wise, skills,
Well, what I would say, I feel like things from the past are coming back. For example, I'd say in terms of fashion, like the way people dressed, you would see some old photos. People used to, there are this type of pants that are like flared pants. People now are wearing them, but when you look back, that is like old fashion, that people are dressing that way. So I would say that things from the past are coming together, so it's like a mixture of the modern life and of the past life. It's like mixed together. I wouldn't say like everything is modern, because things change all the time. Yeah, there might be trends that we have now that are going to change, and in future our children, they would see these things and they will, oh, this is how it used to be in your time. Like, it's evolving, but at the same time it's like we are bringing things back, but improvised. That's what I would say, like they are improvised. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your answers and taking your time to answer these questions. So I will ask you to take this chance and remind people subscribe to your channel, to share your videos, and also to expect a lot from you now, because this is like a season that marks a new beginning for you, and you end the video from there.
Yeah, guys, I have a membership. I did not mention that, but maybe when you see my channel, you see that icon saying join. Please join, be a member of the community of Tony Lipenga. It's called Harmony. I just created one. I know you can create different slots so people can pay this amount. I know I just remember the Harmony one. So guys, please join my membership. There the content will be very nice. The content is nice that I'll be putting out, but there it will just be like, those questions that I keep dodging, you will hear them on my membership videos. You're going to see everything. And thank you guys. So far, I think one person, I've never talked about this membership thing, but one person joined so far. Yeah, but thank you guys for always supporting me and for watching this video to this end. I thought it's wise I just do a sit down video and talk to you guys and see what I'll bring out as I go back to my home. And I love you guys. You are the best. May God bless you all. Continue liking my videos, sharing my videos, and commenting on my videos. I love engaging with everyone in the comment section. Until next time.